Ok, bonjour mesdames et mes amis, mesdames et messieurs et tout le monde. Hello, my friends, ladies, gentlemen, all the world. Je suis encore en Provence. Aujourd'hui, I'm still in Provence today. I'm at, je suis à Villefranche. I'm at Villefranche. And I'm going to fly a very short flight to Lyon-Bron. I just started up the plane, flying the Dare Kodiak 100 cargo passenger plane. I like to fly it. I'm learning to fly it. And as you can see, we've got broken clouds and going to try to stay under them as much as I can because I'm going to fly down the Saône River to the confluence of the Saône with the Rhone. I've been doing this Saône River flight for several days, starting at near Chalon-sur-Saône and going down the river. Anyway, set my flight plan, which is a little difficult in this plane. The one gripe I have with it is I cannot get a dedicated view of this flight panel so I can turn these knobs with my mouse. As you can see, this is a pretty simple flight plan. The active runway here is 18 to the south, and we're going to be just going over here and hitting the final approach to the Bron. It's an RNAV approach. There really isn't much to it. The mandatory arrival altitude at 3,000 feet, and the runway's at 634 feet. I'll just be eyeballing it essentially the whole way. So I'm going to follow the river pretty much and then go over to the... Okay, in order to do this, I have to be able to turn knobs, okay? In another plane, I could go over this... Whoops. That's no good. I could get to this panel in a dedicated view with all the knobs, but I can't get it in this plane, which is a third-party add-on. Forget where I got it, but it's a problem the developers should have taken care of. Right. Okay, so anyway, start over again. I put in the flight plan. It's very simple. I can't try to bring it up here. Maybe you can see it, but there's a flight plan. There's a GPS. I'm going to follow the Saône River, fly around Lyon to see the confluence of the Saône with the Rhone, and then land. That's about it.
Lima Foxtrot Hotel Victor, traffic Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo, is taxiing to runway 18.
So we are on runway 18. I'm going to have to turn around. This is a little airport. Devilish to land at for some reason. So I did a lot of landings here in this plane. Alright, get lined up. Okay, flaps. Good. Now let's check the weather. This is live weather, but the time is the evening over there, and it's soon going to get dark, and I want to see where I'm going. So I'm going to dial it back to about 11:15 West Coast time, so it won't turn dark on us. And I'm going to put in some altitude. Actually try to stay under these clouds as much as possible. I could get rid of them if I wanted to, but in the interest of realism, I'll keep them. So I'm actually going to cruise at about 2,400 feet. Now let's see how that works. Let's go. The river's over that way, I believe. I want to follow the river. And this part of Provence is more hilly than upriver, which I kind of enjoy looking at. Well, where's the river? I know it's off to the west here. Some rain ahead. I think the river's over there. There it is. Found the river. I'm just going to follow it. I know where the airport is. The airport's that way. So the airport is about 90 degrees to my right. Trying to keep this plane trimmed on when hand flying is tricky. Got a very big trim wheel down there, and I have a very small one on my panel that you can't see. So we're just going to stay under the clouds, fly through the rain, and follow this Saône River toward Lyon. And then I'll figure out where the airport is. So it's been mainly sunny weather the whole time here. So we got live weather, but Pacific daylight time here. Not French time. So there's the airport about 11 miles ahead. I was going to land at Saint-Exupery up there. Saint-Exupery, he was the author of The Little Prince, and they named an airport after him. He was a famous French aviator, I believe. A lot of people do videos. I find that most of them are commercial jets, and they do exterior videos of their jets. Well, I like to stay in the cockpit because it's otherwise it's just a game. Look at the reflection of the clouds on the water. This is, again, I can't say enough about this program. They have, it's so detailed, it's addictive. So there's the Braun over there. Braun. And we'll be landing in, oh my goodness. We could be landing in very difficult conditions. I don't know if I'll see the runway even. But we have rain. I've got to see if I can even find the runway now. This is... And I missed the confluence of the two rivers. I have to save that for another day. So this is Lyon I'm over. And that's the Rhone River down there. It's lousy weather. I'm going to fly by this airport and see if I can even see the runway. If I can't, I'm going to have to land somewhere else. It's raining cats and dogs in Lyon. We're about 1,800 feet, which is well below the minimum. But it's clearer out that way. I may go look for an airport over there. Well, there it is. I can see the runway at this altitude. Barely. So I'm gonna... We have to land... Whoa, I'm pretty low. Too low, really. I want to land on runway 16. Winds out of the south. And the other days I've been flying around here, it's been out of the north. So it's turned around to switch directions. I'm going to rely on this GPS to get there in line with the runway, and I'm going to have to get down to where I can see it. And I have no instrument guidance really other than my GPS. The initial approach fix that I was supposed to hit is about 30 miles away. I might go back to that, get out of some of this rain, and just turn back there. So we've done essentially a big loop. I like to do these videos really for myself, to go back and look at these flights and especially the landings. I'm just going to go to autopilot, which put it on nav. That'll bring us in line with the runway. And then all I need to do is control my airspeed and using vertical speed control with the autopilot. So I'm just going to do that. So there's the course line. This is us. Turning into a longer flight than I had thought. And let's see if it's a little clearer at the runway. I've turned on autopilot to keep us at this altitude and turned on navigation, and these lines are converging, so we should turn shortly. Well, let's see what happens. If this is the way to Rhone, I don't believe it. I'm not really sure what's happening. I'm going off the autopilot or off the nav. I'm going to go to heading. This flight plan's all screwed up. Oh boy. Danger of getting lost here. I gotta get down where I can see the river. Okay, where's the airport? If this doesn't work, I'm just going to go on to Raventin, about 15 miles. Clear weather, I have no idea. There it is. Okay, here we go again. Try to get down under this soup where I can see it. 1,500 feet, I'm like half the minimum altitude. So I'm breaking all the rules here. This storm cell doesn't want to move out. I believe I'm flying pretty much perpendicular to the runway. Alright, I'm just gonna make a stab at it here. And we'd be landing the wrong direction entirely. Actually, I'm not. This is untenable. Well, we got out of that. I think this is Exupery. Well, let's go there. Go for that. Which way? What's the active? I don't know. Let's find out. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Wow. That's a sight for sore eyes.
Tower Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo is 2 miles east, 2,100 feet with Gulf to land.
Kilo Yankee India Victor Alpha India Romeo St. X Tower. Altimeter 30.121208 at 7. Enter left downwind runway 17 left.
Alright. So we're going to land at Exupery. 17 left, which is over there. LeBron, or Bron, what do I call it? LeBron. Bron was just not doable. So, change of plans. And these damn clouds are moving in and over here as well. So I kind of lost sight of the runway momentarily. Alright, I'm going to try to just creep up on this thing at low altitude. Because I can't quite make out the end of the runway. I think it's over there. These are like terrible visual flying conditions. I think this is just barely legal VFR. Back to Bron. What happened? It's over there. Oh my gosh. I want to land already. Alright, I found it. And I don't know if I have the right runway. 17 left. Oh, that's right. Wrong runway. 17 left. I was going for 17 right. Well, this is a much more interesting flight than I planned for. I think this is Lyon's most important airport. I'm sure this one has ILS. $17 left.
Stall.
Ugh.
Stall. Stall.
I hate that.
Alpha India.
Oh my God. That was awful. Well, this was a messed up flight. Couldn't land where I planned to. Went to a different airport, Exupery, instead of Franche. Bounced the heck out of the plane on the way in, on the landing. That was terrible. Obviously, this is the main airport hub for Lyon, France. Well, that was too much of an adventure. Here we are in Lyon. Threatening weather. It's a very exciting day weather-wise, I have to say. And I'm sweating blue beads from all of that. So I'm going to leave you now and go collect myself. That flight was a real mess, and I hope to do better next time. So with that, I'll say au revoir, bonjour, good day.